We found out this morning Sky is a dog owner. You will have a dog.
That's crazy.
There's a dog living at your house right now.
I've never had a dog before.
Ever in your entire life?
No, not once. Not even like for a second. I watched Thor's dog for one weekend, and it
Great weekend of your life.
That didn't go well.
Yeah, it humped everything. It was
He
really
did
weird.
not.
No, he had
Well, speaking of dogs and humping, Sky has a new concern.
Yeah.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered. Except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So is your dog new puppy up to date? Does he have his shots? Is he spayed and neutered and all that good stuff?
Yeah.
Barker
Both,
over here.
Both?
So we got the dewormer. We got the first round of shots.
Wait, you did shots? I thought you were an anti-vaxxer.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
That's fucked up.
Dude, and after what fucking happened to my dog?
Didn't do a
Nothing happened to your dog.
Unfucking. He got an autoimmune disease because of a rabies
It wasn't
shot.
because of the shot.
That's exactly what
No,
it was.
it was not.
Yes, it was.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's why.
So, Thor, I was not in control of the first round of vaccines. It happened prior to me taking over ownership. But yes, moving forward, we will have Nugget on a conservative vaccination
You're such
schedule.
an
Thank
idiot.
you. Thank you for asking and bringing that
Now,
up.
I do know
It's
after
so
10,
dumb.
Yes.
dogs' vaccinations can be risky.
Okay, so
but
just
puppies
don't do it.
they should be okay.
Well, they're just babies, bro.
They should be
we're
okay
shooting up
from what I
babies
What, if they're
now?
10, they don't get a rabies shot?
No, I will never ever give my a
Wait.
10-year-old dog a rabies shot ever again after what happened.
Yeah.
How can they get groomed? You have to have a rabies shot to get groomed.
I mean,
Never get groomed again.
I'll never get groomed again.
that's
I'll
so
just
sad.
do it myself.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So
That's right, Bish.
this is all new for me.
It is a boy dog, right?
It's a boy dog. So we're going to get him neutered, but...
You gotta
Little
wait.
Snip, snip.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
we have to wait. We're not there yet.
My dog Watson, they didn't wait. They did it too soon, and his penis is the size of my thumb.
Wait.
Oh, so
I
he's
think
just
that's
like
why.
his dad?
No, it's not just like his dad. His dad's got an average sized penis.
Oh,
No, I don't get it. The
Is-
penis size of your thumb, are you saying that's big or small?
I don't
Like,
know.
I don't know
Tiny.
what the point
I don't know
is.
how to gauge
tiny.
dog dicks.
Yeah,
Is that big or
don't-
small?
I don't have a
Tiny.
dog dick.
Well, if it was the size of Emily's thumb, it would be massive.
Oh,
it's the size
okay.
of my
That's a
thumb,
good
so it's
point.
very tiny.
And you,
Isn't that seems like the normal size for a dog?
No.
Watson's size?
you want your dog's penis bigger? Is
Right?
that-
Yeah, everybody does.
you want a nice honk?
Everybody does.
Like Haley's dog Buster's got a giant dick for his size.
She's looking at dog dick all the time? Or
Well,
what's
I'm
going
just,
on?
they're
Some
laying
dog
there, and I
dick.
see a dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
so weird.
All right.
Does
so
Nugget have a nugget or?
I don't know. I haven't checked out Nuggets.
They got a
Nugget.
hamburger.
And
Yeah.
why does it matter if the dog's hung or not? Like he's not.
What's embarrassing? A dog park?
Oh my
Yeah, all
god.
the dogs get to talking.
Yeah.
These mutts like to gossip.
Oh, look at Tiny over there.
Yeah. Awkward.
Watson, bro, I feel bad for
Bummer.
him. They neutered him too young.
Oh my gosh.
And that
Tony.
affects your dick size?
That's the only thing I could think of that did it.
What? I thought
he
that you
just-
had like a medical
He's
fact
just
here.
coming up with that.
What?
out of
Because they
fucking
got him
nowhere.
neutered, so he was way too young to get neutered.
Maybe he just has a small dick.
You have a small dick.
Okay, don't. I mean,
Whoa, that's accurate.
Wait, what? I don't. I think that's called a clitoris. I
Oh.
don't think that's a dick.
It's thick.
Okay.
What are we talking
I don't
How
know.
do you know how thick my clitoris
just-
is?
Everybody
does.
knows.
Both of you at the
You're like
same time.
Jason Derulo, man. You got that
Yeah.
like package
Yeah.
coming out of your jeans.
You can see it in my Instagram pictures.
100%.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, Sky is now a dog owner.
Yeah.
It's official.
It's weird.
And with owning a dog, it does come with all kinds of different responsibilities and concerns.
Yeah. So big concern. I mean, right now, still a tiny puppy, so in a crate. But the hope is that we're going to get to the day where, you know, the crate is just used for temporary stuff. Like, I don't know. We haven't decided if we're going to have the dog sleep in the crate all night once it gets potty trained and bigger, or if, since it's a small dog, if it's going to be a dog that like sleeps in the bed with us. We haven't really decided.
With you?
Well, probably with our daughter. But, I mean, again, if it's, you know, we don't really close our bedroom doors when we sleep. They're always like a crack open. So if the dog is wandering around the house at night, the dog, you know.
Won't that wake you up?
It depends. If, you know, like, again, this is all going to depend when the dog gets
You
older.
have no idea what you're doing right now.
No, I know. I know what I'm doing right now. I just don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Well,
You
I
know
mean,
what I
in
mean?
general, I
Yeah.
don't think you know what you're doing.
Definitely. I've never had a dog before. Like, I got Puppies for Dummies, and I'm going to start reading it.
What?
Seriously. Because I'm not a dog person. I
You
don't
already
know.
did? You bought that book?
I didn't
What
buy
about
it.
your husband?
I got an email.
Not a dog? Never had a dog before?
He has. But he's
so-
never like raised a dog from like a puppy. You know what I mean? Like he was a little kid when the dog was little. So he's never been involved in the training, you know?
Yeah, and like I've known them for 20 years. They've never had a dog.
No,
So
no.
it's been a minute.
Yeah.
But do you need puppies for dummies?
No, I mean, you got to be really, really dumb.
I mean,
Well, I mean, it's called Puppies for
Right.
Dummies.
Yeah, but
and
it's-
I decided
but I feel
to
like
get
you
it.
have to be
You're a
a
dummy.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
feel
fine.
like-
I am.
Yeah, but I feel like
What?
it's pretty. I mean,
You got to figure it out. And
But
you
I
know,
don't-
You have a child.
You sit in a room with 3 people who have dogs.
yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
You have a child.
I've had friends before who have.
Yeah, but that was a disaster.
It still is. I've had friends before who have had dogs, and I've seen it done a lot of different ways,
Mm-hmm.
and some dogs are psychopaths and some aren't. So I just don't want to mess this up because this is my window to get the dog
And you
trained
think
correctly.
reading this book is going to like determine
And
if
it's-
your dog is crazy or not?
No, but I feel like reading this book will be more helpful than not reading this book and me just guessing at what the fuck
You
I'm
don't.
doing.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to. You have 3 people
Yeah.
you sit in a room
two,
with who all
two,
have dogs.
Two. You know, I mean,
Aw,
Oh, I don't count. I've had dogs my whole life,
how about that?
my entire life. I've
Okay.
never not had a dog.
But okay, you're saying you guys are my resources, but you guys do it differently. Eddie,
Thor and
keeps-
I are very similar.
well, you keep your dog in a crate all night, and
So does Thor.
No.
Oh no. Well, he goes.
Thor is
when
anti.
he's. Hold on. Relax.
Sorry, I had a lot of coffee.
God.
I did have
very
a lot of
fired up.
coffee.
He lets the dog sleep with him, but he goes crate for whenever he's not home.
just for Watson, because I don't trust him.
Right, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm hoping that we're going to get to a point where that's what we're doing. But again, I need to know the right steps, and you have to get your dog trained properly so you can trust them at nighttime to wander around, whatever. But that's the goal, to get it to the point where we're not in the crate all night long, which leads me to my concern.
But why do you want that?
Because I like the thought of sleeping with your pet.
Oh, you do
Yeah.
in your bed. You
either-
you know that's not going to happen. Your husband won't even let you get into bed with dirty socks.
I know.
Really?
I know.
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he doesn't like dirty socks in the bed because you know, sometimes I just ignore him because that's what I did with my cats. I slept with my cats every single night. There'd be like one in between my legs. There'd be like one curled up on my shoulder. One would sleep on top of my head
Have
sometimes.
you talked to him about that? That you possibly want to sleep with the dog?
No.
Oh my God, Sky.
Yeah, but I know my daughter does too.
Well, obviously, every kid would want
Right,
that.
of course. So, but this leads me to thinking, okay, so like, you know how you just sometimes jump ahead, you know? And
Yeah.
so in my mind, I've jumped ahead to the point where our dog's trained, it's wandering around the house,
Yeah.
either sleeping wherever it wants to sleep, whether
Okay.
that's our bed or the daughter's bed. And then I start thinking, well, what are we going to do on Saturday nights? Because Saturday night is...
Tagging?
No, ew!
Well, she said the
That's
cat was
gross.
between her legs.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going
that's
on
a
there?
plump pussy.
Okay, can you not?
What?
But the thing with our cats,
That's a plump pussy right there.
if we kicked them out of the room for like say an hour or whatever, they'd just be cool, whatever. They just lay on the floor outside the room. But from what I know about dogs, is they're gonna like want to get in that room if they're
Possible.
used to it. You know what I
My
mean?
dog does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dog is very needy. If
She
we're
wants-
not around, she will come and scratch at the door.
Yeah, she wants to be where you
She
are.
wants to be where we are.
Oscar, when I for
He's
a
an old
little,
man. He doesn't want to be bothered.
well, from a long time ago, whenever I start fucking,
Oh,
Oscar
what?
jumps off the bed and goes and sits somewhere, and
He
then when
knows.
it's over,
He knows?
he comes back on the bed.
Really?
He knows.
Really?
Yeah, he's been like that since he was 2 years old.
Oh, well trained.
Thank you. Buster and Watson just lay in the bed, and we just move around them.
That's not true.
Yeah. it is.
Really?
That's not true.
Sometimes sometimes I'll get in the way. I'm like, Buster, move, and he'll get on the ground.
So
you,
like,
you fuck with your dogs in the bed.
If I don't feel like if I'm in the mood and we just start hooking up, I don't want to waste the time to move them. Just
Ooh.
so like your leg could be rubbing against the dog, like your calf.
You're like, oh yeah, baby, keep licking me there.
Oh wait, no.
And then you realize her
no,
head is by your
usually
head.
the dogs are sleeping, or I'll move them out of the way. But yeah, that's what happens.
Oh, that's foul.
Or
Do
just
they-
Oscar Buster just staring at me.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Do they stare at you?
Yeah, it's weird. But you're in it. Your husband's not gonna give a shit. He's just gonna want to tear that pussy up.
Oh, because I'm really concerned about my husband's sexual needs right now. That's exactly why we're talking
That's
about
true.
this. No, I can't
That's
have
true.
a fucking dog stare at me.
No, and they do every time. If you're doing something weird like that, they're
they don't know
staring
what's
at
going
you.
on.
No, they don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Do you do this, Eddie?
No, Coco's never been in the room.
Oh, not in the room at all.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, because I don't
I
think.
care about my dogs. I would never do that.
Oh, you don't want to hurt
Do you
him.
think it would be like traumatizing, or you're scared of?
Yes, for me.
What do you think? I wonder what Emily's dog Tito thinks about this when he
I never let
sees-
Tito be in the room. Tito's
Really?
normally
It's
Tito's
bullshit, man.
Wow.
I want to see the fucking.
Tito, that's really
Tito,
weird.
I'll get in there. I'll get in there.
No, I
Tito,
don't think
are you always wondering which guy it is this time?
Oh,
Yeah, really? Which guy?
guy?
Hey, it's the water guy this time. Your turn.
Really? Fuck
Hey, UPS man, tag me in.
you. Fuck you, Tito.
Ew.
UPS man.
No, why can't Tito be in there?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
It's just creepy. Listen to him. No, they stare at you.
Creep.
It's like
I'm creepy. You should hear you talk and moan. Hey, punch me again in the neck.
Tito.
Fuck my ear.
Oh my God,
ear.
Tito!
Yeah,
What
she
are you,
said some weird shit, man.
Why is she saying
Tito? What are you
that?
hearing there?
Dude, it's Emily.
Wow.
It's true. It is Emily.
Tito. I didn't know you were really paying attention.
And you're always
that much.
letting that other bitch Lucida in the room. What's up with that?
No,
It's not fair.
Lucida, we do not let in the room.
Oh, so neither of us.
She's a real bad fucking stare. She'll just be like, not move at all. So I always keep her out of the room.
So no dogs allowed.
No dogs allowed. The other day
Doggy
when I was
style though.
Yeah, that's
There
what
we
I'm
go.
saying.
all right.
Really fist bump.
The other day when I was going to take a nap and I was gonna
Rub one out.
rub it out, my cat Frankie was in the room on the bed.
Yeah, I always forget about this cat.
Yeah,
And
Frankie.
I
Frankie the pussy.
started to try to do it. She was like on the other side of the bed sleeping, and I couldn't, so I had to pick her up and move her out of the room and shut the door.
Wow.
You need your privacy.
I need my-
Pussy touching pussy.
Which is weird because you usually like to pussy.
That's
you know?
true, but
That's
not
what
in
she
this
looks
case.
up on Reddit.
It's a plump pussy right there.
Two pussies, one cup.
Yeah, that's exactly her
minute.
jam. Yeah.
true.
Wow.
So you can't do it.
I don't think so. I think I'm like with Emily. Like I can't. Well, first of all, Thor having them on the bed.
That's extreme.
Yeah, it is.
like
Is what
if-
it
That's
is, man.
bestiality.
like,
I mean, I'm not fucking the dog.
I don't know. It's
They're-
close.
I have a giant bed. They're laying on the other side.
I mean, but
too weird.
You are checking out their penises, so
yeah, well,
There you
Wow,
go.
you're fucking?
I know. I'm just
Is that what's happening?
oh, I'm sorry. I'm the only guy ever to look at his dog's penis.
I mean, I don't know. Wow, this is definitely what a conundrum you're in, Sky.
Yeah. So luckily we're not there yet, but I
And
don't
Saturday's right around the corner,
think.
honey.
Yeah. Well, we're still using the crate, like I said, but
Yeah.
What happens if he starts whining while like you're in it? Are you going to tell
Yeah.
the boo to stop?
Well, she's whining too, so
That
I
is
mean,
true. It's going to be
Great
two
point.
people crying. It might actually get your husband off more.
that is true. He likes that sound.